Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and you may have noticed I'm standing in Dino Valley, and you know what that means. A lot of people loved my archaeology tips video, which I'm really happy and I'm glad it helped a lot of people. However, I did take my route through that video, my route to find fossils, and the video was cut up a few times, so it wasn't very clear what my route was, and I was doing it really fast. So that's what this video is. This video is my specific fossil hunting route that I'm going to show you. And I'm going to do it rather paced and slow so you can see everything, and I'm going to stop at every single spot that I know. So that way you can memorize my route and hopefully do it as fast as I can someday, and get that bread. So, of course, start at Nick Stoneground's camp. I usually take the hot air balloon here for the trailer. I'm going to also speed up a lot of the parts that are like just running to the next location that is unimportant. First spot is right here, off of the hill. Second spot. Third spot. Oh, fuck. This is the fourth spot. I already did my archaeology once today, so there's like nothing there, but fourth spot is hidden in the branches a little bit. And then I jump here. And there's another spot here. Also, I will show you the very important like landmarks that I use to memorize where the spots are. There's another spot here. And there's a spot here. I'm gonna get that. There's another spot right here. And one right there. Whoops. There's a spot right there. Now, I'm doing this very slowly, just so nobody gets lost in this tutorial, but here's a spot. After you know all these locations and you do this a few times, you can go through this very quickly. It takes me, I would say like 40 minutes to go through the entire map. Because after a while, you start to recognize the shape. My fucking phone is going off, hang on. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so after a while you start to recognize the shape of the spots and also what it looks like when the spot has any finds on it, which is the smaller rocks that are like piled on top of it. Like that. And you can also start to see the sparkles from very far away. So you don't even have to go to the location to see if there's a find there. Once you do it enough. And you can just kind of gallop past and get it done really fast. Okay, there's a spot right here, and there's nothing farther up that pathway, so then you go back. There's a path back here that leads to one spot. Okay, there's a spot. Here's a spot. I just run up, like, along this wall. Okay, there's a spot. These get a little bit hidden over here, so you have to be careful, because there's 3. There's a spot right there. And there's one right here. And there's a spot here. And there's a path through the brambles. And there's a spot right there. You can slide down here very gently. And there's another spot right here. Note that this little river piece is actually too wide to jump, except for that iceberg that like lays on top you can jump across, or the very point of that corner you can make it, but anywhere else you can't. Just keep that in mind. On that crevice specifically. There's a spot right here. Run across, there's a small hill on this ice spiral, and there is a spot right up here. Son of a bitch. And there's a spot here. And one right here. Where did it go? I don't have a find on it, so I lost it. Oh, okay, it's right here. I'm sorry if that got confusing. I just run southeast, and right below this boulder on a little flat piece, there's a spot there. Keep running. And there's another spot right here. Oh, come on. Also another pro tip. Some archaeology spots are placed in very awkward positions like this one, where it's not flat, like whatsoever. And if the ground isn't flat enough, you can't dismount your horse and you won't be able to get it. But if you turn your horse to face either uphill or downhill instead of sideways, you'll be able to dismount. Just a little thing. So you don't have to like run away and come back to the spot. There's a spot right here that's pretty easy to miss. Okay, this one is really hidden. A lot of people don't know about this one. There's a spot right here, up against the bridge support in the bushes. There's a spot right here. And there's a spot right here, and then that's the road to Ashland. Still waiting for that to come out. Okay, so over the spot, jump the fence and kind of hop your way into this wooded area. Take a hard left, and you follow this very vague path through the woods. And this is the ice forest kind of thing where the vault is. Through these two boulders, there's a spot right here. Now that pile of rocks also has a spot right behind it. around this ice spire thing. There's another placement here. Beside the path, there's a spot that I usually miss myself because it's so discreet. And there's a spot here. There is a rocky sort of kind of path you can take down here. Go towards the portal if you have it. I'm pretty sure you probably do. If I'm not on my starter horse, I'll go through it, and it clears away the fog, which makes it slightly easier. And directly from the portal, there's a spot on the ground right here. There's no, like, real landmarks that show that except for the bushes, so it's very easy to miss. Turn north towards the woods, and there's a spot right here. Oh, God. And keep going upwards. The landmark I see to the next one is this fallen tree that has fallen to the left or west. Past that, there's a spot right there. Okay, and there are two spots here. There's a spot right there. I don't have anything there, so I'm not going to go get it. And right below that, there's another spot right here. And there's a spot right here. Okay, this is a little tricky because it's really easy to get lost in the woods, and usually what I do is look at the map and see where they are and follow the walls. Otherwise it's pretty difficult, but follow the wall, and right here on this tiny little patch there's a spot right there. Go down this hill and you can see that like big ice tower. Go towards that. And then to your left on this rocky outcrop, there's a spot right here. Keep following around the edge. And between, there's a spot right here. And directly down towards these smaller boulders, there's another spot. This part is particularly tricky. So in order to find it, I look at the map and there is a like spike shape in the forest, this darker spot here. I follow up along the left side of that, like very closely. And hey Maple, my cat's just moving. This outcrop specifically, it's the farthest one west. Has a hidden spot right here. Hard left, go this way. There's a spot right here next to the wall. Then I jump between these two rocks onto that small ledge, come around, and now you can leave this forest. That is all the spots back there. Okay, slow down here because right over this log is another spot, and if you're going too fast, you'll run right past it. There's a spot right here. So if you took the dangerous fall path, you would have to turn around and run back here, see if it's there, and if it's not, turn around again and go this way. Go up this sub path, and if you come up here, all of this moss on the ground, follow that up to this hot springs place. There's a spot right here. And there's a spot back here. And turn around, follow the secondary path upwards, and there's another spot right here. There's a spot right here. Don't be misled, because this pathway up to the big icing gates where the culters were has no spots. I've checked there several times and I go up there by accident sometimes, but just past that there's a small slope. You can jump down here, and there's a spot right here, and keep going. There's another spot right here, and then through this fence gap and the rocks, jump all the way across. Do not go up the main path first, because there is a second mini path with another spot back there. Now there's another slope here that leads to a ledge, and there's a spot here. As soon as you see a gap right here before this log will put you in the right direction, and on this little ledge there's another spot. There's a spot right here against the wall. Oh, 2 for me. Great. Three? That's never happened before. Oh my god. This little island right outside of the path to Nick Stone Grounds, there is a spot. And this is the last spot of the route. So congratulations, you just completed my route. And it takes you back to Nick's Stone Ground. So right after that, you can sell all of these junk items, and if you think you have a complete skeleton, you can take the balloon to Fir Grove. I will be marking all these coordinates down and making a map and posting it on my Instagram. So if you haven't followed me already, my Instagram, I'll plug it right here, and the map will be posted shortly. And I also am going to make my route through Epona, where you can find those extra interesting finds, or the normal finds if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this route really helped you, and I hope it clarified a little bit. So subscribe to see more, and like so I know, and leave a comment if you think I missed anything with coordinates, or if this was super helpful for you, because I will be making more videos like this in the future. Bye-bye! God damn it! Stop! You ruined it. I'm sorry, Maple. It's okay.